Who is Satan to Satanists? Unveiling KOS, TST, and a Christian echo. To a Christian, Satan might summon a chilling image, a serpent slithering through Eden, a horned fiend plotting ruin, the eternal enemy of God. Your scriptures name him Lucifer, the son of the morning, from Isaiah 14:12, a title shimmering with paradox. Lucifer in Latin means light bearer, the morning star, the shining one. The church teaches he was God's most beautiful creation, the pinnacle of divine artistry, a perfect angel whose light rivaled all others before his fall. Yet he's also Satan, a name rooted in Hebrew for adversary or accuser. But what if this figure, radiant Lucifer or accusing Satan, isn't the monster you've imagined? For the Church of Satan, COS, and the Satanic Temple, TST, he's no deity to worship but a symbol of human fire and truth. Let's explore who Satan is to them, weaving in those names you know, and ponder a question that might stir your soul. What if Satan accused God not just of pride, but of indifference to humanity's suffering? The Church of Satan, Satan as the light we claim, picture a restless heart in a pew, hearing obey but thinking, why? That flicker of defiance is where the Church of Satan, founded by Anton LaVey in 1966, finds Satan. To KOS, he's not a cloven-hoofed devil or a fallen angel. They're atheists, dismissing all gods. Satan is a symbol of humanity unbound, proud, sensual, free. In the Satanic Bible, LaVey calls him the one who represents indulgence instead of abstinence, a rebel inspired by Milton's Paradise Lost, declaring, "Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven." But there's no hell here, just life, raw and real. Lucifer fits, too. The church says he was the morning star, God's dazzling masterpiece, a light bearer whose beauty was unmatched. KOS reclaims that shine. It's not lost in a fall, it's ours. That perfection? It's your potential to live boldly, to embrace your desires without guilt. Satan as adversary. To KOS, he's pushing back against a God who'd dim that light, who'd demand worship over freedom. Christians, think of Jesus challenging hollow traditions. KOS sees Satan as that same spirit, urging you to stand tall. They don't bow to him. They rise with him, claiming the morning star's glow for themselves. Haven't you ever wanted to shine without shame? The Satanic Temple, Satan as the truth that awakens. Now imagine a voice crying out against unfairness, a law favoring one creed, silencing others. That's the pulse of the Satanic Temple, born in 2013. To TST, Satan isn't about self like KOS, it's about justice. They see him as the light bearer who in Eden handed Eve knowledge, not deceit. Lucifer, the shower of things unseen, reveals what's hidden, and TST, also non-theistic, uses him as a symbol of reason and resistance. Their 7 tenets guide this. Act with compassion, fight for justice, trust science over dogma. Their stunts, like placing Baphomet beside courthouse commandments, prod at privilege, demanding equity. Here's Lucifer again, the church's shining one, revealing truth. TST casts him as a hero waking humanity from blind faith. Satan as adversary. They might say he's confronting a God who'd keep us ignorant, who'd let us stumble in darkness. Christians, doesn't this mirror your prophets calling out injustice? Or Jesus lifting the lowly? TST's Satan isn't evil. He's their light bearer, shining on what's right. They don't worship him. They wield him to build a fairer world. Doesn't your faith ache for that too? Lucifer and Satan. Beauty, accusation, and a deeper charge. Let's linger on those names you know. Lucifer, the son of the morning, was, per church teaching, God's most beautiful creation, flawless, radiant, the light bearer who reflected divine glory. The morning star's glow even echoes Christ in Revelation 22:16. Then Satan, the accuser, emerges, testing Job, tempting Jesus, opposing God. The church says he fell from pride, envying God's throne. But what if his accusation cut deeper? What if Satan accused God not just of tyranny, but of not truly caring for humanity? Think of Sheol in the Old Testament, a shadowy pit for all souls, righteous or not, a place of silence, not salvation. Then hell, fiery and eternal in later tradition, where the unrepentant burn. What if Satan, the light bearer turned adversary, pointed at these and said, "Where's the love here? You craft beauty, me, humanity, then abandon us to gloom or torment. Is this care?" It's a hypothesis, not scripture, but it fits the paradox. A being of light questioning a God who'd let darkness swallow his own. KOS and TST don't take it literally, but it shapes their Satan, a symbol of humanity demanding better. QoS and TST, echoes of the accusation QoS runs with this. Lucifer's beauty is ours, they say. God's indifference is in guilting us out of it, chaining us to rules when we could soar. Satan's their no to a careless deity, their claim to live fully here, not wait for some cold Sheol. TST spins it outward. Satan accuses God of neglecting justice, of letting dogma bury truth. Their light-bearer fights for a world where compassion, not divine whim, reigns, where hell's threat doesn't silence reason. Neither group believes in these places. They're metaphors for a God who to them doesn't show up. Christians, you feel this tension too. Job asked why suffering struck. Jesus wept over Jerusalem's fate. QoS sees Satan as the self asserting its worth. TST sees him as the collective demanding care. Both ask, if God's so great, why the shadows? A thread you might recognize QoS and TST aren't your foes. They're atheists reframing a figure you feared. Lucifer, the shining one, and Satan, the accuser, become mirrors of human grit. The will to shine, to question, to care when no one else does. QoS says, I'll be my own light. TST says, we'll light the way together. Your faith wrestles with doubt and hope too. Think of David's Psalms or Christ's cry on the cross. Satanists just call it by another name. Why this touches you? This isn't about dismantling your belief. It's about seeing Satan anew. QoS and TST don't summon devils. They summon questions you've whispered. Why suffering? Where's justice? What if Satan accused God of apathy, not just pride, and humanity picked up the pieces? They see Lucifer's light and Satan's charge as ours to wield. Maybe they're not so strange. Maybe they're echoing your own quiet wonder, through a morning star who dared to ask, and an accuser who wouldn't let silence win. By Scott Young, aka Synfamous Gamer.